Good morning from the wonderful New Forest. I slept pretty well last night, actually. Quite surprisingly well. This spot is really quiet. While it was still dusk, there was a few dogs barking off in the distance and the birds in the trees and stuff. As soon as it got dark, there was nothing. There was no wind, there was no creepy crawlies in the undergrowth, there was no deer barking. It was absolutely silent, almost creepily so. It was only as the sun started to rise again that the birds have come out in force, and they're only just calming down. Seen a few ponies off in the distance, and weirdly, I don't know if you can see it behind me, there's a donkey sort of milling its way through the woods, which is slightly less expected than a pony. Anyway, I've had some porridge, I've got some coffee, and I've sort of developed a bit of a plan. I think I'm going to head further south from here, roughly towards Lymington. I'm going to see if I can look at the sea and get some fish and chips. And then hopefully somewhere along the way I'll also get some data signal, which means I'll be able to check the weather, look at trains, and decide what I want to do with the second half of the day. That's it. Pretty rough plan, but like I said, down here we can freestyle it a little bit more, so I'm going to enjoy that adventurous freedom while I have it. I'm still a little bit sleepy, which is why I'm waffling nonsense. I'm going to finish my coffee, get packed up, get underway. Come with me. Whilst I was finishing my coffee, I noticed from the corner of my eye that the donkeys had begun to mass and circle me. Knowing how vicious, bloodthirsty and cunning those creatures can be, I beat a very hasty retreat and was able to make it back to the road with my life, but only just. It was close. Well, so far, so jolly lovely. The riding has been very pleasant, not so nice gravel, really quiet tarmac, very enjoyable indeed. The sky's come down a little bit, which is a pity. It's not really raining, but it's not raining, if you know what I mean. I haven't been able to look at a long-range forecast, so I don't know what's coming in later on. I will check when I next get some data. I just had to stop for a snack. I think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. It bears repeating. People say that porridge is the best breakfast to set you up for a day of cycling. I say poo-poo to that. It's rubbish. I did my entire pan full of porridge, that's 750 millilitres, with loads of pine nuts and raisins mixed in. It's delicious, don't get me wrong, I love it. But I haven't even been riding for 2 hours, I don't think, and I'm starving. The best breakfast to set you up for anything is a fried breakfast. Can't beat it, can't beat it. I've just had a sandwich and a banana and a load of dates, and I'm still thinking about maybe getting a cheeky fry up. Or fish and chips. Oh, these decisions we have to make as adults. It's terrible, terrible. Weather improved greatly since this morning. By the time I came down into Lymington, it was actually a pretty nice day. I found a portion of fish and chips that was quite frankly bigger than required, but was very, very nice. And I'm changing the plan. I was able to check the weather, and not only is it looking good for the rest of today, it's now looking really good for tomorrow as well. So I put it to the men that we extend this one from an overnighter to a 2 overnighter, and acceptance was unanimous. So what we're going to do is head back inland. We've just come down to have a look at the sea. There's the sea, look up there, that's Hurst Castle up on the end of the spit, and that over there, that's the Isle of Wight. We've had a look at that. Now we're heading back inland, back up into the New Forest area, and we're going to find a campsite. We might try and find a proper campsite, but it really does seem like quite a lot of them are closed, so it might be another night between the trees. We shall see. Then tomorrow we'll head down into Bournemouth somehow and get a train. So we've got a bit of distance to make up back to the forest, so yeah, let's get this show on the road. How I said we'd had a lot of rain and it was pretty wet around here. I've seen a lot of semi-flooded trails. This is the first one that I don't think I could make it through. I mean, I think I can see dry land on the other side, but I think I can see crocodiles in there as well. Sadly,
The only way round is this unpleasantly busy road behind me. I might do some exploratory wading and see. So, first campsite I tried to hit, couldn't even see it, not even there. Hopefully, better luck with the next one. On we go. So, second campsite was Caravan Club members only. Third one I tried was a pop-up and doesn't exist anymore. The lady there pointed me at another which doesn't open until next month. And now I'm pushing on for the next one. I'm not filming much because I'm getting really low on battery, and it's going to get dark soon. So, wow, this is it. Pressure's on, people. No joy. 2 more campsites, 2 more strikes. One was closed, one is just a holiday village and doesn't do tents anymore. So I got to hot foot it and find somewhere in the forest before it really does get dark. I'll report back when I find a decent pitch. Right, as you can see, it's getting pretty dark now, but I just about found a pitch with some light in the air. It's quite a nice one actually. I'll show you it in the morning. Yeah, I've got nothing else to say about today really. Thank you for following along. I'm very tired. I've got to get pitched, get dinner ready and stuff, so I'm not going to waffle. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much, my monthly supporters. You are all amazing. My battery's about to go, so I won't say more. Links in the description if you want to support the channel. I'll see you all in the morning. Bye now.